Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muaz Afeng, and this is my story growing up. Story number one. Today title is going to be I got 8 siblings, but I only close with my friends. This is going to be the hard things that for me to accept because we were supposed if we were supposed to help anyone, we were supposed to start with our sibling, with our parents, with our close one, with especially with a person who we grow up together. And this is kind of sad for me to say such a thing. And they said about we should be able to find someone that who understand us. That's why we wish to get married and meet someone else. But it's a different story from family to family, because we can see any other family, they are really connected together, between brother and sister, um, a brother and a younger brother. So it's not like I want to blame for anything, but we were supposed to have fun together when we was a child. But perhaps we are, learn our behavior through society. What I tried to mean was my when my brother go to the school, he play with his friends at a particular timeline where things can get a bit rough, and then it come my after that come on my generations, and my generation was a lot softer, and I was on a different class. I was on a science class, and that made me put into another categories of kind of people person. And now it seems like me and my brother, it's hard to find a common ground, and each of us has our own mentality, and it is what it is, and we are all a different person. So I got two oldest sister, one oldest brother, and four youngest brother, and I only being friends, being close with the last one. But it take a while for me to be close with him. When I was a teenager, when I was growing up, I didn't really close with anyone. Apparently, all my siblings seems to be a very quiet person, and the problem with my family was we listen too much to our parents about obedience, and sorry, and there is nothing wrong about that. But what my parents always tried to do is they always told the oldest to watch over the youngest. So our life growing up, it's more like being forced, being disciplined through to through our older sibling, and that's how the relationship start to break, and that is how we keep it secret from each other. We keep not telling them any stories. We keep trying to hide our mistake, and when we grow up now, we don't really talk, and I almost like hate them for the things that they did. But we all grow up now. I 36, so my brother going to be 38, and my younger sister is going to be 40, 41. Uh, it seems like I don't care about it anymore. I just want to do what things that I need to do, and life is gone, and this is how things are gonna be for a while. First of all, if you have siblings, you wouldn't. I don't think you were supposed to tell them each other to be strict to one another, as if there were no such thing as a mistake, a simple mistake. If you wish to go for a silly stuff, if you do things without thinking, I think perhaps when we are young, it's as if that was the thing that we were supposed to do. We were supposed to act so silly. We are supposed to be stupid sometimes. So just be patient and have a lot of communication and play with them as well. That's all you have to do. But you want to be strict. You want to tell your younger brother to look after to see you whatever mistake you did, and you always want to tell the youngest brother to snatch you out, to rat you out. um what more can you do, you know? It's not like we like to break the rules, but sometimes living in our parents, there are just too many rules. And I perhaps it was because the way that they were treated by their the way that my parent being treated by their parents. You know our parents, right? They being straight with their own sons, own daughter, but when they have but when they get old, when their son and daughter get older, and they have a nephew. Did I say it right? Is it nephew? Is it if your son have another son? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I don't know too much word in English. A granddaughter, a grandson. It's so funny how the old people, when they have their own grandson, then only then they are going to act nice. It's funny like that. I think that my family are like, they are going to be strict with us, but when I have my own son to play with them, and they're going to be so nice. They're not going to be so strict at all. But it doesn't bother me that much. I don't take it as a grudge. It's okay if I don't really have a good childhood in life. Our parents is just it's strict, but it's not cruel. So it's considerable to be normal, still normal. All the thing that they want, it just that they want to behave, and that was it. I can understand them, but it is what it is. I try, but whatever it is going to be. I'm going to say one thing. It's going to be a different time, different things that I do to my own family. I'm not going to be so strict with rules. I'm going to help them out. I'm going to be their friends, be their best friends, be there whenever they need help. Play with them and give them a trust where if they have a problem, they can come to me and I will solve it. Because that was the roles that I was supposed to be as a father, as a guardian, as a protector of the house, right? So we can always be better, and I hope that I can find someone who wish to be my wife, who has a similar interest in teaching our son and daughters the right thing, inshallah. So that's the story. um there really not much thing to say anymore. Things is done, and nobody is going to be the one who are trying to get us together anymore. um but you know but it is not about we don't want to, but I did say to you that we are all a very quiet person to each other. We didn't talk that much. So that was the hardest part, right? When, if you can imagine, all of our siblings are introvert, but it's just so funny when they meet their friends, and all of a sudden they all are extrovert somehow. It can't be helped. But one day, I wish I could give it a try to make things good again in our family, and it's not gonna be easy, uh, because it seems like I'm just going to pretend to be nice. Don't you scared that your family is going to watch this video and feel a little concerned about the thing you have to say? No, nobody watch my videos. I'll, but I hope things is going to be end well soon enough. It's okay. I try to figure out something that going to make us being happy again as a as a unit in family. Inshallah. Until then, let's go up to the next story. Bye.